What's going on? This is an interesting tidbit that I never knew. Don Cheadle, the actor, lost the starting role to Shaft reboot to Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah, apparently after his rolling out of sight, he was up for the role, and they decided to go with Samuel Jackson because of the name and the bigger brand. What do I think about that? I think Cheadle could have pulled it off. I think Samuel Jackson was trying to be too cool as Shaft, and it kind of felt I don't know. It didn't hit like it's supposed to. Samuel Jackson does have a cool vibe, but to me, now this is me. I saw both actors coming out of 97, 98 when Shaft came out. So I don't know when it was actually shot and everything. Cheadle had done Boogie Nights and he was kind of like squirmish in the role, but he kind of played like this interesting character. But he'd already showed me in Devil in the Blue Dress that he had some chops because he stood up to Denzel Washington. I think with his street flavor and his vibe, I think he could have pulled off Shaft. I think that Cheadle was some years later played Miles Davis in a time period piece in the late 70s. I think that's the role that Samuel Jackson should have played when he was in Jackie Brown. He had the right weave and the right vibe. So I think that was lost opportunity. I think Cheadle would have been a better Shaft reboot. Now of course they bring up the money and the politics, and we know about all that. And we know that Samuel Jackson got this big box office amount of numbers attached to his name, which interesting Fred Williams and Fred the Hammer didn't believe it because he was kind of like, I think I saw it on Vlad or something uh, some time ago, and it was he kind of couldn't believe it. But yeah, Samuel is big box office draw uh, with his films, or totality and everything. But I think Cheadle could have pulled it off. I'm like, really? I think Cheadle could have done that reboot. I think it would have been worked better. They probably would have had to put a fro wig on his head and black leather jacket and shades and cool. But I think Cheadle could have pulled off that New York flavor. I don't really, I wasn't really feeling Samuel Jackson doing the Shaft reboot. To me, it was about probably about 5 years too late for him to pull it off. And then to have Richard Roundtree in it, who was the original Shaft. I just don't think that it really was cool like that. I think Cheadle would have been a better fit. Just saying. On that note. And this is not getting into who's the better actor, nothing like that, because Samuel Jackson's body works for itself. Cheadle's works for itself. But I think in a reboot, I think they missed out not giving Samuel L. Jackson the Miles Davis story. That would have been his climactic story. Especially when I saw him in Jackie Brown, because I was looking at him and I'm thinking, oh, that was a missed opportunity. Because that cold street flavor. And Cheadle, who's